Morning everyone. Okay, so I wanted to try this product. This is my first time trying it. It is from Cosmecueticals and it is the firming breast gel. This does not have a bad smell. It really doesn't have much of a smell. But Ashley was telling me that this you want to apply on yourself and you want to make sure to get 1 or 2 of these beads because they have a serum in it, which is what really helps to firm your chestal region. So if you look inside, you do see the beads, and she says you want to get at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 as you are rubbing it in and have them like burst a little bit so that the serum can really get in. So you get 4 ounces. This is a pretty substantial jar. You only need a little bit, and I'm going to be using this little scoop. Please don't mind my fingernail. Obviously, I'm not going to be showing you my chest, but for the purposes of this, I kind of wanted to get my reaction of how it feels, or if I even feel anything. So I'm just going to kind of dig into the gel, just kind of mousse it up, get some of those seeds to the top. I'm sure they have a name, I just don't know. Got about 2 of the beads in there, if you can see. Okay, I look very rough. I have not put my face on yet. Okay. Just kind of spreading it on the girls here. So I had my little spatula with product, and I did dip in again, just a little bit. Okay, make sure it's all off. And then I will go in with the tips of my fingers. I mean, it's refreshing. It's almost got the texture of hair gel, like you're getting hair gel and you're rubbing it over yourself. I might have used too much. I think, oh yeah, little goes a long way. You only don't even need like a full thing of that little spatula that they give you. So I'm just rubbing it in. And I don't see the beads anymore. It's not on my hands. So I guess they popped and already went in. I'm taking what is left on my hands and I'm kind of putting it on my abdomen. Okay, so I feel like okay, it's very refreshing. Feels refreshing. But yeah, it's not sticky. I know I was saying it's kind of the consistency. It feels like hair gel, but it's not sticky. It just actually feels like it absorbed into my hands. So that's good. Again, there's really not a scent to it, which I appreciate. I wouldn't want like a sweet smell, especially in this general area. It's absorbing into the skin, like it does feel like they're wet, but I do feel like it's drying pretty quickly. Just giving a little bit of airflow here. There's no tingle really. It just feels like they're wet and air is hitting them. That's the sensation that I'm getting. So the directions, I guess we should have done that, huh? Method of use: apply with hands generously on both breasts in circular motions from inside and upward until absorbed. Apply twice a day. Cumulative results. It doesn't say whether or not to let it completely dry before you put your bra back on. Sorry for any noise in the background. My daughters are here. Okay, so yeah, it didn't take very long to dry. So you can put that on once or twice a day. Currently, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning here in Texas, and maybe later on tonight after I get out of the shower, I will apply some more. And again, you don't need a lot. I maybe, this little spatula that comes with it, it has like a little hole in it, and I had, you know, quite a little lump on there, and that would have been all that I would have needed. I didn't need to dip again. That was way too much. So you don't need a lot, which is really great. All right, so that's my first time trying the firming breast gel, but so far so good. I'm going to put my face on now for the day. I want to take this time to show you the website. I will have it linked in the description box below for Cosmecueticals International. I will also have some of Ashley's information so that if you have any questions, you can message her directly. But their website lets you know everything that you need to know, from what they are about to their ingredients, as you see. We're going to start off today with the Deep Exfoliating Cleansing Gel. I was told by my representative, Ashley Shepherd, to use this about 2 times a week because it is very deep cleansing and it can dry out the skin. My skin can take it though. As I've been using this, I have found my skin can take it, and I usually use it up to 4 times a week. Because I work a lot outside, I sweat, and the minute I start sweating, I start breaking out, and I get a lot of cystic acne. Not just, you know, little whitehead pimples, but I get cystic acne, mostly underneath my neck and kind of where you usually contour, like right there underneath the cheekbones. So I'm kind of like showing you this here. I still have a little bit of scars from whenever I had a very, very bad breakout about 5 months ago. This line saved my skin. I can tell a difference whenever I use it consistently and whenever I get off the wagon. This cleansing lotion, even though the Deep Exfoliating Cleansing Gel really gets a lot of the grime off your face, this cleansing lotion, as you go in with it, it kind of like puts the moisture back in as well as cleaning. There is not enough I can say about this facial exfoliator. I love this facial exfoliator. It is my favorite part of the system. You don't need much. It has, correct me if I'm wrong, jojoba beads, I believe, in it. The smell is out of this world. If they bottled up the fragrance, I would purchase it. I love it for the smell alone, not just for the benefits that it gives my skin, but it does have great benefits for the skin. This is another thing that I usually put on my spinning facial brush because I really want to get those beads moving on my skin. I really want to get this exfoliator deep into my skin to get all of the grime off. And I'm just kind of showing you an up close of the beads. I completely apologize. I did not do my toner step while I was filming this. Sometimes I do forget certain steps. I'm so sorry. But usually after you do the exfoliating, the facial exfoliator, you do use a toner. But I will show you, because I did do it later on for my night routine. Into the AccuFirm serum. I
just put the littlest dab onto my wrist, and from there I take my ring finger. I was told by my representative that using the ring finger, it is the finger with the less amount of strength, and because, especially underneath your eyes where this is mainly used, you don't really want to stretch out that skin and ruin that skin. So because it's the finger with the least strength, it's better to dab with this finger. So I am using this finger and I'm going into the areas that I feel I get a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, which is underneath my eyes, between my eyebrows, my laugh lines, and there is a spot right underneath my chin. So that's mainly what I use this for, because it is a little pricey and those are my only problem areas. I follow this up with the Firmagon. I apologize if I'm not saying that correctly, but I follow it up with this product, and I do notice a significant difference in how it seems to plump up those areas and dissipate those fine lines. I can honestly say, since I've been using this, I have noticed a difference in how my face seems to have, I guess, looked like it's plumped up in those areas, and I find that my makeup application is definitely smoother and doesn't crease in those areas as much. I'm just showing you here how both of these products that I just used do contain hyaluronic acid, which is very, very good for your skin. Complete, disclosure, my eyes do tend to water considerably once I finish those two steps. It's not completely horrible, but I do get a burning sensation in my eyes. It does dissipate as time continues on, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I'm kind of showing you my results after I do both of those products, where I do visually see plumpness. The Replenishing Day Moisturizer is thin enough to where you can apply this before you start your makeup. It's not too thick. I find that a lot of moisturizers are very thick and creamy, and that doesn't make for a good makeup base, but this is actually thin enough and dries quickly enough to where it is a good base for whenever you're applying stuff to your face. So this is what my makeup looks like after I finish my skincare. I just love the way it just looks so smooth. The application went so great because of the preparation we took before we started our day. It has been several hours later. Actually went on a date night with my husband, and it is time to take off this face and get ready for bed. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm extremely tired. I honestly thought that my representative was being a little extra with telling me that, oh my gosh, this stuff is so amazing. It takes off a whole face of makeup. I was like, okay, yeah, my coconut oil is just as great. Uh, no, no, it's not. No, it's not. You saw me take the smallest amount onto the end of that spatula. That little bit, it almost like instantly melts onto your fingers once it touches your body heat. And it just, that tiny little bit covers your entire face. It takes off mascara. It took off a concealer. It took off the foundation, just the primer. It really did liquefy everything, and you just rub it onto your face and your neck, and whenever you wipe it off, you will see how easily it took off all of that makeup. I don't wear an excessive amount of makeup. This was not every day. I knew that my husband and I were going to be going on a date later, so I kind of wanted to do a little bit extra. And I it really, really blew me away, and the tiniest amount goes a long way. This lasts. Look at how this makeup just rubs off. I'm not rubbing very hard at all. It's amazing, truly. This stuff is so cool. and I hope you enjoy. It's almost kind of satisfying to watch. Next up is the cleansing lotion, and even though the liquefying makeup remover took off all of the makeup, you still just want to follow up with this to get the rest of whatever is left off of your face. And don't mind if I do. Facial exfoliator, oh my gosh. Ah. Seriously, if you get anything out of this entire system, get the facial exfoliator. It works. It's so amazing. And if not, just if you don't even want to use it, just unscrew the lid and smell it. And here is the step that I accidentally skipped before, and it is the toner. Now, this does not have the greatest smell, but you know what? It's still okay. It's actually good that it doesn't have a lot of fragrance in it, but you just pat this onto your face and you actually leave it on, which I thought was a little different because before I used this, I used Proactive, and you usually had to put it on a cotton pad and wipe your face with it. With this, you leave it on. And then, of course, we go in with our Firm Again and then our AccuFirm serum. Now, the Firming Night Nurture is something that I have recently, in the past couple months, have been using. Before that, I was using the Night Hydrogel cream, and it was good, and it was fine, it worked, but I feel like this is definitely better. So I have actually switched over to this one. Again, don't get me wrong, the hydrogel was really good, but I feel like this is more up my alley. It does give kind of like a tingling sensation, and I really, really love the results I've been getting. So this is our nightly glow. We're ready for bed. Everything is off, and we get to go to bed with clean skin. My face has definitely improved, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All details will be in the description.